This is my son's room. It has come in like a catch-all because he's not really in here like that. We come back and forth, but he's not staying in here fully yet. I have my daughter's other chair there. You know, yeah. So at some point I'm going to get this room set up for him. Right now I just have the clothes here that I have to fold up. I took off the linens off the bed and washed them, so I'm going to make the bed over. And I'm going to get these clothes taken care of and put some more clothes in the washing machine. And this basket is the one I had in front that he basically would mash up because I had wires inside. So I just threw all the balls and stuff, his balls that he plays with, in there until I decided to get rid of them, and a couple pillows and some pictures that we still have to hang up. My husband is a big Michael Jordan fan, so he wants to put these in his room. And this little TV stand we actually got from IKEA a little while ago, just with his TV on and some of his books and things like that down there. But I definitely will be doing a big reveal in here where I will be doing the closet, and I'll just show you guys. This looks crazy, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Yeah, up here basically it's basically all the clothes that he has grown out of that I have to go through and basically get rid of. And there's actually very good clothes, so at some point I will go through them and donate them and things like that. And we have shoes down here, toys back there. It's just, I have some other clothes being stored in here which will come out at some point. It's just a lot going on in here, but we will tackle that, you know, in no time. Yeah, you guys, I'm looking a hot mess. I just have been basically working all day because I work from home, so I've been working all day. I did nothing to my hair. As you see, I just pulled it up and threw on, you know, a t-shirt and some jeans, and I've been working all day. So now during my break, I'm just going to go ahead and tackle some of the clothes that I have washed and make this bed, so at least when I finish working, you know, I won't have too much to get done.
So you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own, and boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone, 'cause we are through. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone, 'cause we are through. You say you don't wanna be a thing, but I'm not the one who's calling. I'm tired of waiting for you to change into someone who can love me, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own, and boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. Your lies are getting old, but I'm getting stronger. You think that my bed's getting cold.
This is how it's looking this evening. This is what I have to take care of now that I finished working. So yeah, it's kind of like a disaster area. We have, let's see what this is, French fries. Yeah, and just, I'm gonna have to bleep you out with some kind of fade thing on my video. Yeah, that's Mason showing all his goods. And All right, we're going to go ahead and get into this video. And before we do, I just want to thank you guys for those of you who are new for coming to my channel. Definitely subscribe if you like what you see. And for those that are returning, I want to thank you guys for subscribing and supporting my channel and helping me grow.
It's getting late now. Everyone's leaving. So you call me up like every other evening. Same old when you need me. Kiss me just like before. I am lost now completely. Stuck in your games and you're winning easily. Here we go again. Just like a flashback. Feels the same when you hold me now. Like every time I fall fast, I'm fragile when you come round. I'm back where we started. I'm weak-hearted. I can't let go. And you know it too, that's why you're here. So you play me once again, love, and push my buttons once more. I'm back where we started. I'm weak-hearted. Playing by your rules. You had me going. I should be on my own now, but you want me to stay here. Same old when you need me. Kiss me just like before. I am lost now completely. Stuck in your games and you're winning easily. Here we go again. Just like a flashback. Feels the same when you hold me now. Like every time I fall fast, I'm fragile when you come round. I'm back where we started. I'm weak-hearted. I can't let go. And you know it too, that's why you're here. So you play me once again, love, and push my buttons once more. I'm back where we started. I'm weak-hearted. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. Same old when you need me. Kiss me just like before. I am lost now.
So my son is potty training, so I like to keep his pull-ups inside the drawer so he can just grab them. I used to have a nice little bin that I used to keep them in, but he used to like taking them out and throwing them all around. So to eliminate that, I just go ahead and put them away in the drawer so they're out of sight, out of mind.
Time I fall fast, I'm fragile when you come round. I'm back where we started. I'm weak-hearted. I can't let go. And you know it too, that's why you're here. So you play me once again, love, and push my buttons once more. I'm back where we started. I'm weak-hearted. I've been fighting everything you say. I've been trying to go the other way, but I can't seem to get you out of my head. Out of my head. I've been fighting everything you'll be, 'cause everything you'll be is changing me, and I can't seem to get you out of my head. Out of my head. I got time for you. I got time.
Okay, these toys right here, I just left them there because he seems to bring them in the room all the time, so I left them there for him. This area over here, those papers, I'm actually going to go to Walmart to get the little files and start decluttering that, so I'll do a video on that when I get that up. And then yes, I made the bed, although it's the evening time, but I prefer the room just looking a little bit more cleaner, so I didn't do anything too crazy there. And this mirror, my hubby actually bought this for me, and I do appreciate it because it'll help when I'm trying to take certain pictures. Now here I'm just cutting up some onion. I actually wanted to do a taco, but unfortunately I didn't have all the ingredients for that, so I have ground chicken. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting up some onions, and I'm basically going to do some ground chicken, fry it up just like I'm doing some spaghetti, with the sauce, the marinara for the sauce, and then also some noodles. So basically making like a spaghetti but using ground chicken. And I'm also going to be adding in some beef sausage. I'm going to cut that up. I like putting that in my spaghetti when I make it, so I'm adding that in there as well. The meat I actually seasoned up during my lunch break. I rinsed off the meat, and I went ahead and put a little bit of rosemary, thyme, black pepper on there just to season it up so it can sit for a little bit, and then I'll be ready for when I'm ready to cook this evening. So here I'm just going to add the meat to the frying pan. I'll let it fry up and brown, let it brown just like if you're browning your regular, beef and things like that, cook through. And then I'll add in the other ingredients there. This evening is I'm actually doing 2 meals. So I'm actually doing the pasta for them, and then I'm also making a soup for myself. So you guys will see that I'm actually doing 2 meals today. So my evening was a little busy.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
I like to know, when you guys are preparing meals for your families, do you cook one particular meal for everyone, or sometimes do you have to cook a separate meal for your kids or a separate meal for your spouse, things like that? If so, leave a comment below and let me know what you do. And if you guys would like to see me do more videos like this where I'm preparing, meals for my family and just seeing, how I handle my day-to-day when it comes to that, please click like.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Here I'm just showing you guys how I brown the chicken. Basically, like I said, it's just like if you're doing ground beef or ground turkey. You know, it looks crazy, but it actually is okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and toss in the onion and the green pepper, and I'll let that fry up with it. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and add the beef sausage to there as well. Let me know if you guys are okay with videos like this. Do you like when I talk, or do you prefer if I just have the music playing and you can just, you know, kind of generally get what I'm doing? Let me know what you prefer to do, because sometimes I don't need to talk. I prefer to be silent, but if it's something that you guys like, then I'll continue doing these kind of videos. And what I did is I just let the onion, the green peppers, and the sausage simmer down a little bit. And I'm doing a little hack here. I'm knocking the corner of the jar with the butter knife. That's something that you guys can use if you can't open up the jar. And you just add in the spaghetti sauce, and then you're gonna mix it up. I actually like to put a little bit more seasoning in there. And for my spaghetti, I actually like to add a little bit of brown sugar to it to give it a little bit sweeter of a taste. So I'm doing that and putting whatever other seasonings that I, prefer to put in there. And I'll just let it simmer down while the pasta is cooking and getting ready for getting ready to give them their dinner.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easy.
Now here's the second meal that I'm cooking, which is the chicken tortilla soup. I'm actually making this for myself. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the ingredients that goes into it so I wouldn't have to say everything. And basically you'll see, how I'm gonna go ahead and cook that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I also will be leaving it linked below because I do have it attached to my Pinterest so you guys can actually get everything directly from there. What are you doing?
Hi.
I'm not ready to record yet.
Hi.
Okay. Basically, I have 6 of these, and because they're not dried out, I have to put them in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to put these in, let them get a little dried out, and then we'll start the recipe.
trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning, I'm fighting whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on
Now that I've gotten them taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and get my food started. So I'm just going ahead and basically slicing up the chicken breast so I can go ahead and fry that up. And it actually said that you needed shredded chicken breast, so I couldn't find any pre-shredded chicken, so I just decided to go ahead and get some chicken breast, and I'll cut it up and do all the shredding myself by hand.
for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
As I told you guys before, I like to wash as I go. The less mess, the better for me, less cleanup. So here I'm just going ahead and washing up some of the dishes that were left over from me doing the pasta for them and also doing the, chicken for myself. I prefer a clean kitchen. It just makes things a lot easier. And again, I'd like to thank you guys for, coming to my channel. If you're still here watching, 23 minutes in, I greatly appreciate it. And definitely make sure you guys subscribe and, hit the like if you want to see more content like this. And I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos once again. Right now I'm just heating up some oil because I have to go ahead and cut the corn tortillas. I have to slice them up and fry those up in the oil. So I'm just going ahead and heating up the oil for that, and then also heating up some oil in the pan to start getting this soup going.
You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flame's going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about. Yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. toxic. Somehow you're fine with it, even when I'm chaotic. You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flames going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us.
And I do like to try different things sometimes. That's why I love going to Pinterest and different places to find different type of meals. So definitely leave a comment below of some type of food that you guys like to cook for your family, and maybe I'll try to look those up and see if I can try some of them.
You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flames going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. I got this feeling like it's starting now, starting now. I feel adventurous with you, and there is nothing that can hold us back, hold us back. We can do what we wanna do, 'cause we got all the time in the world. For better or worse, we should stay together. So let's stay young and in love. We should focus on us forever. Yeah, baby, if you are feeling like I do, we could run away across the ocean. Baby, what you say?
These tortillas, cutting them up, a few of them gave me a little warm time cutting them. It was kind of hard. I probably should have left them in there maybe a little bit longer. I know it said for the recipe to use like some old, or I guess a little bit more stellar type tortillas. Have been sitting around for a little while, and I had actually just bought these, so maybe that's what the issue was. So just a note in case you guys do try to make these.
Doesn't matter if we make mistakes, which I can promise that we'll do. Just hold my hand and we will be okay. Yeah, it's true, 'cause we got all the time in the world. For better or worse, we should stay together. So let's stay young and in love. We should focus on us forever. Yeah, baby, if you
Here I decided to get out the blender to throw the chicken in there, so I'm going to go ahead and chop it up in there. Since the recipe calls for shredded chicken, I figured this was the easiest way to do that and add it to the pot.
we'll be alright. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim.
So by this time, the dishwasher was definitely full. So I went ahead and just put that towel up there so I could wash out whatever was in the sink. And then I would go ahead and, dry them up by hand and put them up instead of leaving them out on the counter.
Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Well, colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild. I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flame's going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us.
So while taking out my food, my daughter asked me for a cup of tea because she wasn't feeling good. So I stopped, taking out my food and went ahead and took care of her first. As usual, us moms, we always put, others before ourselves. So that's basically what I did. I wanted to make sure that she was okay. And then from there, I went ahead to finish up getting my dinner together so I could eat. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Once again, if you are new to this channel, definitely think about subscribing. I would love to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for, supporting my channel. And please remember that I'm also on Instagram, so go follow me over there and look at my dinner. Voila, and it was so delicious.